Hello everyone, welcome to Tool Junkie. When it comes to buying the right tools, there's a lot to look out for. That's why today we're going to review the 5 best models for you. And we've ranked them by many different factors such as product features, price, performance, and more. Make sure to check the product links in the description for more information. Let's get started with the video.
If you are looking for best watercolor palette, here is a collection you have got to see. Let's get started. Number 1. Darice 20 Well Palette. Darice 20 Well Palette is a large watercolor palette that will be a fine addition to any studio. It's a large palette with 20 wells and it's excellent for any kind of mixing using watercolors. The wells are of different types to aid different kinds of use: large circles, flat squares, slanted squares, and small circles. The variety of the wells make the palette extremely handy in doing a variety of tasks. For example, the large circles are great for making more watery mixes with high pigment colors. The slanted squares are good for a sort of gradient-like color mixing. Number 2. Martin Mijello Watercolor Palette. Martin Mijello Watercolor Palette is a perfect addition to any on-plein air watercolor artists. Its sleek and compact design is coupled with airtight and leak-proof technologies. All of these features make this palette extremely portable and possible to be carried in a backpack. The design of the palette makes the possible extremely easy to carry around even in a small pure. The build is small and compact to make it fit easily. But more importantly, the airtight and leak-proof make it much more viable as an outdoor painting palette. Number 3. Portable Painter Watercolor Palette. Portable Painter Watercolor Palette is a palette for plein air artists with a genius design and features that will make any such artist fall in love with it. With the dimensions of 5.5 x 3 x 1.2, this palette can fit easily in any bag or purse for easy carrying. And there's even more. In our opinion, if you like to paint with watercolors outside on the streets or somewhere else, then this palette will be the best choice for you. This palette is extremely portable due to its small size and its leak-proof design. Number 4. MEEDEN Watercolor Tin Palette. If you are looking for versatility, then this tin palette from MEEDEN is the one thing you'd want. With 15 configurable designs, this palette can be whatever you want it to be for the occasion. Along with that, the palette is extremely durable and resists any kind of corrosion. Studio and plein air artists will love this palette alike. The modularity of this palette makes it remarkable and something unique in our experience. No matter what kind of artist we handed it to for testing, the artist always found it easy and hassle-free to use overall. Number 5. Martin Mijello 24 Well Watercolor Palette. Unlike the last entry from Martin Mijello, this 24 well palette is more suited for studio use, while still being more convenient than other palettes for the occasional outing. It is a bit bigger than our last Martin Mijello's entry, but for the bigger size you get 24 wells and it still has a leak-proof closing mechanism. With 24 wells in this palette, it is more than adequate for big watercolor pieces. It's even capable of being used by professional watercolor artists who use different pigments of the same color for accurate results.
We have included the product links in the description below for more details. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel.